That's us. That's all of us. We're birthing a new world here. This is exactly what's happening. This is the earth as a cell. And all of us are lined here. And we're going to one side or the other. And hello everyone, how are you doing today? So today is part 2 of my 3-part series on the spiritual download that I got in meditation almost a month ago now, right at the beginning of November. Back on November 7th, I uploaded a video, if you recall, on the Sacred Heyoka and how a certain person in our society might be that Sacred Heyoka and be part of bringing us all to enlightenment. And if you'd like more information on that, it's right up here. I'll link it in this corner up here for you to go find that video and watch it. Back then when I filmed that, I filmed a big, huge, long video about my meditation, which included that and other things in it. And it got really in depth. I had done a meditation for the course that I am currently in, and I got a lot of spiritual enlightenments in that one meditation. And so I thought of breaking it down into several videos. And so the Heyoka video seemed time appropriate because of the election time, and I usually don't get into politics. So that went a little bit past my comfort zone, but I decided to do it anyway because I thought it was needed at the time. That's why I released that, but there were other things that I had thought of during that meditation as well. So this video, what's this video about? This video is one that I promised universe I would release because all of this material goes a little bit more above my comfort zone that I have been comfortable with. I've shared with you a lot of my spiritual leanings and so forth in my previous videos, but there's a big rabbit hole. A lot of my family don't know how deep that rabbit hole goes. And so now I'm going to start being more my authentic self because I think that is highly needed at this time, is for all of us to learn to be our authentic selves. So I'm going to put it all out there. And truth be told, I was not planning to release all these videos, but I've been getting a lot of karmic 2x4s up the side of my head from universe saying that I promised this one. So what's this video about? Oh my God, I'm getting so mysterious with my talk here. Anyway, it's about the concept of the 5D Earth being born during this time. We live in a 3D universe, a 3D world right now. That is our world view, is third dimensional. And Dolores Cannon talks about it a lot in her book, The 3 Waves of Volunteers in the New Earth. Right here, this book right here. So that can get you started if you'd like to get more info on the concept of a 5D Earth being born in this time. Anyway, a lot of people like-minded like myself believe that this is the year. This crazy, crazy world we've been living in for the past year is all for a purpose. And this is the purpose. So my vision goes into that. I will give you a clip from the spiritual download video that I filmed earlier this month. So hi, if you don't know me, my name is KuanYin. I'm here periodically uploading for you guys when the mood hits me, because currently I'm in a time intensive and soul and spirit intensive course right now, doing a lot of coursework. And so if you like my kind of videos, then you can subscribe to my channel, but you should really hit that notification bell. Also, if you would like to know when I upload, since I'm not on any kind of schedule right now. And hopefully starting around the new year, after the new year, I'm hoping to get more into a schedule again. So anyway, let's get into the video. And why I'm widening this to everyone in this entire world. All right, it's time to let go of this old worldview and embrace the new worldview. Let go on a global level of all that does not serve society and the universe. Letting it go It's bubbled up to the surface to be released, letting it be released. The earth herself is going through a major transformation right now, wanting to clear all this out. Let's let that process happen. Let's move on from it. I saw myself on a new earth, and I imagined it as, going back to science class, the cell, when the cell decides to replicate and the nucleus all lines up in the center and replicates itself with little things on both sides. You've seen the pictures before. And then the cell starts to pinch and elongate, and the little thingies start to separate, still connected with the thread. That's us. That's all of us. We're birthing a new world here. This is exactly what's happening. This is the earth as a cell, and all of us are lined here, and we're going to one side or the other. And okay, 3D earth, 5D earth. I don't know if you've known the concept of that, but I'll put a link down to a video below with a brief discussion of the concept of that. And we're birthing a brand new society here, so the earth herself is going through this process, and we're still connected at the current moment. We're still connected. We're still one, and we're going to one side or the other depending on how you vibrate. And so I'm picturing all this in my head during this meditation. And right now we're at this point right here. And eventually 3D Earth and 5D Earth are going to become two separate beings. And you have a choice. You can stay in the low and high density. That's not better or worse. But it will, what your mind gravitates to as far as which one is better in your opinion is the one that you will be led to go to. So 3D Earth is pretty much exactly what we have here right now. 5D Earth is more the age of Aquarius, new society, higher vibration, feeding the poor. There is no hunger in 5D Earth. There is no suffering. There is no building a wall, kids in cages, all of that stuff. So you have a choice to make right now. And in my meditation, I envisioned I am sitting in the new earth, and I'm reaching my hand out to you, whoever you may be. You may be sitting here right next to me. I don't know you personally as the viewer, but collectively, I am reaching my hand out to you, inviting you to make the choice. And if you're willing and able to agree to a new soul collective agreement of what we want to create, what kind of world we want to live in, I invite you to take my hand, and I want to help bring you along to the new earth. That was my vision. That was my download. And I'm going to have to edit this a lot because I'm putting a lot of stuff in here and it's all over the map. But I saw myself on the new earth, reaching over, inviting, holding my hand out to help all who want to enter our new society, letting them know that if they do enter a new societal contract centered on love, they'll need to release that old contract. That's a lot to get out. That was a lot to get out. It's my first time actually going into the truth of what I really want to say here on YouTube. And I don't know if I'm ready to actually release this video, but I think it is highly needed. This is how I told my story, being true to myself. And all right, so that was all interesting and all that, but what does it mean? Well, the earth is a single-celled organism? Not quite, not quite at all. The earth is, it's the idea that the earth herself is evolving. The earth herself is her own being, her own living being, just like us, with her own soul, and that she's evolving. She is, you know, having her own enlightenment right now. And it also comes from the idea of split universes and multiverses. And if things keep going status quo, then the Earth, 3D Earth, continues in a 3D pattern off in that direction. And yet if we choose the timeline of her evolving, then we can join with her in a beautiful new 5-dimensional universe. And so my vision comes from the idea of her splitting off into the 2 different timelines. And there's a lot of videos about that. And like I said, you can go into this book and find out more info, or Google or YouTube some of the videos on Dolores Cannon and her theories and her work that she has done. And you too can jump down the rabbit hole of 5D universe. And I'll leave that up to you. I'm not going to expound too much on there because there's already a lot of info that you can find on your own for that. All right, so I love you guys so very much. Thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. If you did, please give me a comment down below. Yes, I saw you to the very end. I am very appreciative of all of you. I'm very thankful for all of my subscribers. And if you like this sort of thing, I'm going to be being a lot more honest about my viewpoints on this channel. You can subscribe down below. Share this video if you found it helpful or enlightening in any way. And I'll see you all in my next video. Namaste.